Thank you guys for staying with me this journey. This is episode 4 of the Stable S&P lore. This will be probably the longest video talking about the secrets of the backrooms. Backrooms is connected to a building connected to a laboratory. Outside of the entrance to the backrooms, there are hazmat suits that you may wear, but since I'm that guy, I only wear pants. PAP if you know what I mean. But to hop right into it, we're going to talk about the first section of the backrooms, the 4 missing scientists. In the library, if you guys remember from one of my videos, we were talking about the book at the end that said, we found a way to get to another world, which said, I believe, to be backrooms. And they said there's 4 scientists missing, which, funny enough, in the backrooms, there was 3 withered roses, which may indicate that 3 of the scientists died, but possibly 1 had survived. The book does not give us any names, anything at all about them, just 4 missing scientists, which I'm sure that there's going to be more lore on the 4 missing scientists soon. The next section I'm going to be talking about is the weird signs that the backrooms have. This includes signs saying like escape, but really there is no escape. One side had said that was pretty useless, and one other sign was just a sign, nothing on, just signs, random. Maybe the guy was going schizophrenic, who knows, but I don't have any lore on it. Signs are signs, who knows. In section 3, we actually find one more body. We find a biohazard head that you find at the beginning of the backrooms, but there's blood splatters around it, which, if I'm no dummy, pretty sure that guy's dead. I do not think that head is connected to the 4 scientists. It may be, but I believe that the withered roses probably played a big part in it. The next section I will be talking about is the redstone torch, and also a death trap. While going through a small hole, you come across a redstone torch, which I do not know what this means. I do believe it may be the scientists trying to leave us a sign to run, because later, in a small gap, there is a death pit that I died from. With the redstone torch being there, I do believe it was a warning to the players who come across this, because I do not think this was not a scientist. I do think it was a scientist, but I do not think they were trying to kill the player. I believe they were trying to help someone, but just not who specifically. The next section I will be talking about is the tadpole. You're probably wondering, why did I name this section the tadpole? Well, you see, in a hallway, in a very, very long hallway, there is one chest that contains one item, a bucket of tadpole. Yeah, that's really it. Next section, we're going to be talking about the empty barrels. There's a room with a ton of barrels in them, but not too sure who crafted them. But they're all empty. Nothing's in them. Not all of them are untouched, just barrels. Who crafted them and why? In one big room, there seems just to be a normal house. Outside, there is a small farm and a well, which looks pretty normal. No notes, no signs written on, just a crafting table and a barrel. When you look more closely at the well, you see an entrance at the bottom. But if you go into it, the whole place becomes upside down. And not too sure how physics happens in this. Well, it's really the backrooms, so there really is no physics. But very odd. And also, there's one more thing connected to it. Also, here's some random guys I found here. It's Cheesa and Net. So yeah, some admins of mine. But anyways, next section is the pool. An entrance or a small gap in the wall when you're in the upside down. You can walk in it and there is a big pool. But when you swim down there, it turns upside down. Still not sure how that happens, but the lore of physics may be more explanational.